Let me show you how to create beautiful home decor using plastic pumpkins. Hi, I'm Belinda from Belinda's DIYs. If you're ready, let's get started. Walmart has these plastic pumpkin pails for $1.98. So I grabbed several of these because I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. For this project, I'm going to use only one of these pumpkins, and down at the bottom, I've made a marking because I'm going to have to make an opening. For this paper towel holder, I'm going to have to slip it through the bottom as I'm showing you right there. I'll be using my handy drill and I'll make 3 holes. And I'll finish up cutting up the hole using my box cutter. I'm going to be using this ghost from Dollar Tree. So as I open up the ghost, it has a foam as a head and it also has some arms as well. I'm going to be careful cutting off the fabric off of them. I'm going to attach the foam to the top of the paper towel holder. I'll be using some hot glue for that. And I'll also be using a piece of duct tape to make sure that it stays in place. Now I'm going to drape the fabric over it and I'm going to make sure that the printed face is to the back. And now I'm just going to tuck in the fabric into my pumpkin. For this, I'm going to use some floral wire because I didn't have a safety pin. And so all I'm going to do is just attach my fabric together and then just twist the ends of the floral wire. Now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree foam pumpkin and I'm going to cut it in half. Now I'm going to use the half portion as a hat for my ghost. I'm going to be using this pumpkin orange acrylic paint to paint the inside of my pumpkin and also the outside. Once the paint dried, this is how it turned out. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is create a pumpkin stem for it. So I'm going to be using this wrapping brown paper and I'm going to start by twisting the center until it forms a stem. And then I'm going to flatten out the sides and then cut the excess paper off. I also added some hot glue between the paper, that way it could stay together. And then I pressed it down until the glue hardened. I cut off the pumpkin stem and then I added the stem that I had made by simply hot gluing it on top. And then I embellished my stem with some fall florals. And then I hot glued the hat to my ghost. I used the eyes from this Dollar Tree ghost and I put them on my ghost, and all I did was just take them off and hot glue them onto my ghost. I absolutely love how my friendly ghost turned out. Let me know what you think. For this project, I'm going to use 3 of the pumpkin pails. I'm going to start by removing the handles of all 3 of them. Now here comes the hard part. I'm going to cut out the eyes, the nose, and the mouth using a box cutter. Here's the eye, and now I'm going to continue doing the rest. I'll come back when I've done the other 2. Ta-da! They're done. Let me tell you, this was a lot of hard work. But as they say, hard work pays off because I love how they turned out once I'm done with them. I'm going to use this silver metallic spray paint to paint the inside of my pumpkins. I'm going to do the same thing to the other 2. I use some painter's tape and I tape the inside part of the eyes, nose, and mouth as I'm showing you right there. I'll be using this spray paint to paint the outside of my pumpkins. Now I'm going to use this stone texture as a top finish to my pumpkins. Now I'm going to give it a few hours until the top coat dries. And this is how they turned out. And now I'm going to stack them up and I'll be using some hot glue to attach them together. For the meantime, I'm going to use these LED tea light candles from Dollar Tree. For this project, I'm going to use only one of the pumpkin pails. I'm going to cut off the handles, and I'll be using the stem from this branch. And I'm going to cut off the thinner branches and just stay with the main one that's the thickest one. I cut a piece of this pool noodle and I'm going to be applying it to the tip of my branch. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's a green ball that I've had already for a while. So what I'm going to do is cut an opening up at the top, and then I'm going to stick my stick in there, and that's why I needed the piece of pool noodle so that it would stay in place and not slip out. I'm going to take this foam block and I'm going to hot glue it to the bottom of my pail. And now I'm able to put in the stick into the foam. For extra support, I added some pieces of pool noodle. And now what I'm doing is adding some floral moss. I also added pieces to the sides by hot gluing it. And now I have this cute topiary. This is going to be the easiest DIY, but the cutest, I think. So you're going to use one pumpkin pail and just fill it with all of these pumpkin picks from Dollar Tree. That's what I did. So basically I'm using this as a vase, but it turned out so beautiful with all these pumpkins. I decided to add some of these fall leaves, and these are also from Dollar Tree. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please let me know which was your favorite. Well, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Until my next one, bye-bye and God bless.